Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today I'm sharing into resin handmade molds with you, and I have selected this one today. So I'm going to show you what I got. So these are some instructions, and this is a card that explains you that you get a lot of surprises and some discounts. And this is the instruction that you need to follow when you are using the into handmade molds. So now I'm going to open it. So this is their crystal cluster mold. So what I will be doing here is that these are AB crystal beads, and I'm going to use them in the mold. So these are crystal beads, so I'm going to put them into the mold. So the resin that I'm using here is a low viscosity resin. So whenever I use the detail molds, I always use a low viscosity resin. So carefully I'm adding the resin to the mold now. So I've poured little resin into the mold, and now I just doing a little bit of tapping so that the resin reaches all the corners, because this is a crystal cluster mold, so I need to be very careful about that. So after doing that, I will be adding these crystal beads into the mold now. So few of these beads into each crystal. So there is one tip, I just want to let you know that you can dip these beads into the resin before and then add into the mold, so that in this way you will get less air bubbles. So these beads come in a lot of colors. You can use a lot of different colors. I went with the simple AB one. So after that, I filled up the mold and I left it to cure. So I will see you next day. So this is the next day and it is cured now. So I'm going to demold it. And now it is out of the mold. It is out of the mold, and this is how it is looking like. So the beads you can see are creating a rainbow effect into the crystal cluster, and it is so beautiful. I'm just loving this effect here. So this crystal cluster turned out to be so amazing. So next I will show you what I will be doing with this cluster. So this is another mold, and I have put a drizzy insert into this mold. And already I have mixed my resin, and I will be putting these into the circles. You can see these beads. So actually I wanted to create something lovely, but then so far I was really happy with the project and I knew that I could make something unique, but something happened, and I will show you what happened. At the moment I'm just, as I told you, that I'm putting the beads. So these circles are actually the feet of this mold. And now I'm pouring my resin into the mold now, very carefully. As you can see, it is looking lovely, and I made sure that my resin is bubble free. So very slowly I'm pouring it into the mold now. So this is going to be a process here. I do add in layers. I add a first layer, then I use my heat gun. After that I do another layer. So in this way I avoid bubbles like this. So mishap number one that happened here is that instead of, I really wanted to add a little drop of this into the cup and it accidentally poured into the mold. So I'm going to work with that now. I am going to remove the excess because I just wanted the hint of blue in the mold, but instead I got a lot. So I'm pouring the resin, and now after that I will be mixing this pigment into the epoxy. I'm using my heat gun, and after that I will be mixing it with the tool. So in this way I will get it done. And now I will leave this to cure and I will see you next day. So this is the next day. It is cured now. I was super excited to demold this, but then I'm going to show you what happened here. So you can see that the amount of bubble in this piece were totally, something went wrong. And now I'm just removing the drizzy, although this was a failed and I just wanted to throw it away, but I really didn't want, because this is a lot of resin used here. And then I just worked with my mind and I was thinking what I had to do. So yeah, but at the moment I was really disheartened. The bubbles, you can't imagine how many bubbles were in there, and I don't know what happened here. So you will see what I'm doing now. So then I pulled out these OPAL chameleon flakes by Let's Resin, and these are going to save me, I hope so. So I selected two of these colors. You can use any color you want. So I'm going to put these flakes on the back. I really want to hide those bubbles that are so much in this resin project. So I'm with the flakes, you need a lot. So I'm going to put some of the flakes of both colors. And then I will be using the other one. So as I was pouring at one place, it got a lot. Here you can see. But then I stopped here, and now I'm going to just, with my hands, I'm going to put this flakes on the back of this piece. I'm just making sure that I apply it everywhere, so the drizzy that I wanted to create an effect here was everything went down the drain. So, but accidents do happen, and I'm just sharing with you that you can do something very different with that, hopefully. And now I'm just using the brush just to see that it goes everywhere into the drizzy center, everywhere. So I sprayed black spray on the back of this project, and now I'm going to see how it looks like. And yeah, actually it turned out to be really good. And the thing that I was really afraid of were the bubbles, and the bubbles are really gone, and I'm so happy about that. In fact, it is giving me some sort of moon vibes here. So I did a top coat here and I put some resin, and now I'm going to add the crystal cluster. And before, it was going to be all transparent and the crystal cluster might have looked different, but resin has its own mind, as I always say, and when you do something and it happens something. But all in all, I'm happy with this one also. So it's like a moon with a crystal cluster here. So I'm just putting some resin on the cluster. There is a little base to it, so in this way it get merges and it becomes one. Sometimes things do happen for good, I think, and I believe that. And a little bit of heat gun just to remove any bubbles. So this is all done now. I leave it to cure, and I will see you next day with the completed project, and we will see how this looks like. So this was another cluster that I made, and this is the final project. And the layer of this top coat is so amazing, so lush, so clear. And then the crystal cluster on top of this, everything came out so beautiful. I'm loving the flakes on this. It might have been like this. So I will mention everything in my description with a discount code of 20% off onto all into resin molds, so you can treat yourself. But here is the clear view of the crystal cluster. It is really beautiful. It is very unique and a very high quality, you can say. So I thought I'll share this video with you, the panic and everything that I went under. And my project was totally wrong, and with the amount of resin I have used, but at the end it was a happy ending. So that's it for today, and I hope you like it, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.